It started with postcards and then calendars until one day in 2016, because it's my belief that if you help others, others will help you. Hello everyone, I'm delighted to be here this evening. I'm Cathy and I own Blueview Arts studio in Ferring. I'm a photographer who also enjoys crafting. I studied art and design, but it wasn't until recently that I began taking photos full-time and selling my work. In 2011, my husband and I moved to the South Coast. I'd been made redundant and had a number of health issues preventing me from finding work. So I took solace in exploring the surrounding areas and taking pictures. It started with postcards and then calendars until one day in 2016. Until one day in 2016, I signed up to a glass fusion course where the tutor invited me to take part in Worthing Artists Open House's art trail. For this, I expanded my range to include canvases, cushions, and a few other photographic gifts, which were all well received and inspired me to host my own open house in 2017. I had struggled to find a venue in Worthing to take my work, as it's an area swamped with other artists and photographers. So hosting open house was an opportunity to meet and support other artists and become part of the art scene in that way. Our outbuilding became a gallery space and I invited local artists to join me for the art trail. Being by the beach was a draw and people loved the design and art within the garden, claiming it inspired them, which was lovely. Visitors asked me to keep the gallery open, and so Blueview Art Studio was born. It has evolved over the years, with different artists invited to exhibit with me and take part in the village fetes. My vision for the studio was to be an inspirational community hub, and this included supporting local charity fundraisers by donating prizes, because it's my belief that if you help others, others will help you. It was a sad day closing the studio last year, and becoming more visible online was paramount in order to compete with other galleries and artists and remain in the public eye. This brought about a series of changes. I rebranded my studio and created a new website, new signage and new business cards. Free online business coaching was advertised on social media, which prompted me to sign up for several courses, which were an eye-opener. Until then, I hadn't appreciated my lack of knowledge was holding me back. These courses gave me the confidence to restructure my social media pages and create a Facebook group. And joining networking groups was another revelation, and a welcome one, as it showed me I wasn't alone and everyone was so friendly and supportive. COVID has actually been a busy and positive time for me in developing my business. It was great to reopen the studio last week and be able to welcome people face to face again instead of trying to reach them online. COVID has certainly changed the way in which we live, and I believe that art plays a role in well-being, and if my studio can help provide that, then I'm happy. Thank you for listening to me today.